Hello, everybody. Hello, every nobody, because nobody's watching just yet. I'm sure they will be watching soon. It's just me again with another one of my bloggy blogs. Worked again today, and day off tomorrow now. Let's crack open a cider. Let's crack open a can of Scrumpy Jack to celebrate the fact that I've got no work tomorrow. Ah, yeah, just the way I like it. And so I've got no work tomorrow, but then I've got work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think Thursday. 7 days in a row. Oh, and then I've got like a long weekend or something. So that'll take some getting used to, I should think. I went into work today from my girlfriend's place, so it was a different route to what I was used to. I've only worked 2 days, so the first day I went from my house, and the second day today I came from my girlfriend's house. So different route. I was a bit worried I was going to be late because I had to get a bus. I gave myself the bus said it was going to be about 50 minutes, and I gave myself an hour and a half just to be on the safe side. And I was a bit worried at the end I was going to really be late, but I ended up being about 5 minutes early in the end. So it was good. I managed it all right. It was fine. Next week I'm all early starts though, so I've got to be in at 7:50, all early starts. I finished quite early though, so that's not too bad. Mind you, I've got to get up bloody late. Get up blinking early. So yeah, it's going to be another calculation. It's quite hard to calculate. Sometimes I come from my girlfriend's house, sometimes I come from home, and then there's 4 different start times. So it's working which one, which time I've got to leave for which mode of transport. Yeah, so it's a lot of calculations to be worked on. Anyway, but one good thing about going in, it's about an hour either way. I get a bit of reading done. Get a bit of comics read. Let me see if I can pick up I haven't actually got the comics out yet. I picked up the bag from my comics with my foot. I'm like Beast from the X-Men. I just picked this bag up with my foot. How clever am I? How talented. Right, so let's see what comics I've read recently. So I've been reading my Spider-Woman run, which is pretty cool. A bit quirky, a bit 70s, but yeah, still good fun. Some of the storylines are what you expect from the 70s. It's really weird when it starts off, and it's, hey, Matilda, totally not what I expected from Spider-Woman, from what I remember reading of her. Her powers slightly different to what I remember, or what I thought I remembered. So yeah, it's really interesting to sort of catch up with. Some of the stories are a bit silly, but it's like, I'm not really care. I don't care. It's like, yeah, it's all cool. It's just put your expectations and put your idea of what's sensible. But just forget about that. Just read the comics for what they are. It just really starts off with this bloke who madly falls in love with her, and finds her when she goes to America. He travels after her to find her, and then they end up just kissing, just like that. She literally just met him practically. Well, she did bump into him before. Well, I think she knocked him out when she first bumped into him. Hey, over easy mode. Hey, Paula Costa. Yes, it's the Bloggy Blog. And yeah, I've just been catching up with some reading while I've been going to work, and I'm going through my Spider-Woman run, which I finished collecting. I managed to get all of them. And yeah, I've read this by the end of the week, because traveling to and from work plus 45-minute break, I've been getting some good reading in. So that's quite cool. I don't find it a chore like going to work like on the bus or on the train, if I can sit and read some comics. You know what I mean? It doesn't. It's like, yeah, this is time well spent anyway, because I'm reading some comics. Catching up with some. But I mean, it's only my second day today still, so give it another couple of weeks. I say the end of this week I've got work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then next week I've got work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So by the time I've done 7 days straight through, I might be. You prefer the latest Spider-Woman stories written by Chris Claremont? I'm not. Yeah, I didn't like Claremont on bloody X-Men that much. Certainly not towards the end. Anyway, the mid-90s, I just went completely off the X-Men, and I think most of it's to do with Claremont's writing, which I found overly convoluted and too many stories crossing over, and everything was time this and bloody alternate Earth that, and it just got too out of hand for me. And like everybody's their own granddad on that kind of thing. I don't know. They all just got a bit too much. And obviously, and also Wolverine being, oh, look at the buns on Spider-Woman. Oh, I say. I must say, I do like her Rogues Gallery as well. She's got a really good Rogues Gallery, actually. Most of her Rogues Gallery ended up becoming the Night Shift, which was a team led by the Shroud, who she also faced off with. The Brothers Grimm got a really quite cool storyline. I quite enjoyed that storyline. And of course, to start off with, you don't know that there's two of them. I knew there was two of them because every time I've seen them since, they've been two of them. But at start off with, there's just one. But she keeps getting confused as they can, like, she just fought one and suddenly this other one's there. And it's like, what? How did that happen? Where that? Because you don't realize there's actually two of them. And because you don't get shown that to start off with. I thought that was a really good little tell. You're thinking of cancelling the book on your pool? Yeah, do it. If you're not enjoying it, you might as well maybe give it one more. To be honest, I never ever very rarely cancelled any books, to be honest, because I don't know. I just like to follow them through. I like to go through with the story. If there's a character I like to stick with it. I never really thought about cancelling. I mean, I cancelled like all my Marvels at one time. I went full DC because they were just getting me down, the Marvel ones at that time. Yeah, one of their powers is pheromones, but she doesn't know that to start off with either. She's like, yeah, I know she works on it further on, but at the start off with, people look at her and they're like, ooh, they don't like the look of her. Even they've met a couple of guys fall madly in love with her, or seem to, but most of the women, especially the women, they're like, ooh, they don't like her. They're sort of like they find something wrong or odd about her, and for that reason, they don't like her. So she's quite got a weird sort of story. Like she's quite isolated to start off with, then she falls in love with the first bloke who blinking, shows her any interest. Big thumbs up for you. I'm headed to work. Don't work too hard, mate. So you on, I pop in quick to say hi. Cheers, mate. Have a good day. Don't work too hard. You like it, but I don't know enough about the character. Yeah, you don't have to though. This is her first run, really. So you kind of get the backstory of her pretty quickly in this anyway. She basically spider blood, Wonder Gore, like where the high evolutionary is making animals into humanoids. And she was kind of raised there because she gets poisoned by the uranium that's in the mountain of Wonder Gore when she's a child, and they like pump her with this spider blood, and then they stick her in this machine, which I can't remember what the word it is now, but reacts with it to evolutionize her, sort of thing. So she's kind of half spider, half woman, but all sexy though. I say that for her. Look at them buns. Anyway, but also another thing I didn't know. I thought that was her natural hair, but it's not. That black hair, even though she does have black hair, this is only part of the costume. That black hair is part of the costume. It's Ghost Rider. That there. No, that's the Brothers Grimm. This is the Brothers Grimm here, not Ghost Rider. Yeah, but pretty cool. I like her Rogues Gallery. I like her stories, but don't get too, don't expect them to be too sensible. Hi, Jeff. And like the bloke she falls for, after literally about 2 comics later, they're already started arguing. It's like a really, it's like you wonder if another writer came in and went, "Oh, I don't like this character. I'm going to get rid of him." Because the one minute she's falling madly in love with him, and they're happy as Larry for one comic, and the next time you're going in there, they're arguing with each other, and what he said about, "Oh, I like your independence, being independent, being your own woman," he's kind of taking it back. No, why do you keep running off? That kind of thing. I remember when she met the black costume Spider-Woman, and she accuses her of plagiarism. Yeah, I should think so as well. How dare she? How dare she steal? I just got to the meeting of Spider-Man and Spider-Woman. I don't think they actually. I think Spider-Man forgot to ask her what her name was or something like that. But yeah, and this is where she meets the Shroud, who's always been a cool character, and he's the leader of the Night Shift. It seems to be a whole of a Rogues Gallery almost. The Brothers Grimm, I think Gypsy Moth. So there's another one, the Needle. She meets the Needle in one of them as well, and all those are now members of the Night Shift, but the Night Shift isn't used that often. I don't think. I'm not sure when the last time. I don't say I'm not really Marvel for a while, but there was like a villain team led by the Shroud. The Shroud's basically using them to go against other villains, and I don't think if they ever did a run of the Night Shift comic, but yeah, I always thought it was a cool team. I always liked the Shroud as well, and I like most of the people on the team. Not Julia Carpenter's fault. She was from Colorado. They have no superheroes there. She doesn't have doesn't have to know all of them. And Jessica was never that famous, of course. Yeah, maybe not. She was in LA, so I think in this one she's in LA actually. But yeah, it's just interesting her to like finding her feet, and yeah, I quite like it. I quite like it. Here she faces off against a group of thuggies, worshippers of Kali, but not associated with the Shroud, who was also get his powers and his skills from Kali, the Hindu goddess of death. There you go. There's a depiction of the Hindu goddess of death right there with her 6 arms. She's normally dancing on men's skulls. Yeah. I think in some depictions of her, and I was quite happy to see Necra as well. Necra turned out to be the big bad in this story, and Necra, it's a bit weird actually, because I just got the first appearance of the Mandrill, and Necra is supposed to be the Mandrill's sister, but in this comic, it's saying that she was an ex-lover of his, and it was like, oh, I'm sure I read that they were brother and sister. Unless that was discovered later on or something, in which case, I don't know about that. Reminds me of when Quasar joined the Avengers and saved a helicopter from falling in Chicago. The pilot said, I was just saved by a blonde guy in a cape. I think his name is Thor. Yeah. I want to read older Ghost Rider. I'm still collecting my Ghost Rider run at the moment, Matilda. I've got a few more to go to get the whole of the first series of Ghost Rider together, and then I'll obviously start reading it. But I've still got like stacks of like solo comics that I picked up recently, but I was like, no, I've had this Spider-Woman collected for a while now. I need to get that read, and after this, I'll read a few more individual ones, and then I'm going to dig out the Invaders because I've got the whole Invaders one to read as well. Well, you only remember because maybe I read it wrong. I've been read because I wanted to buy the Mandrill recently, so I would have bought the Mandrill, and I'm pretty sure it says that him and Necra are brother and sister, but I don't think they knew they were brother and sister. I'm sure it said something like that. I can't remember now though. But their parents, because they were like both strange looking. She was all pale and he was looked like a monkey. They put them up for adoption or something. They got rid of them, put them in a home or something like that. I'm not sure. I've got to read that, but I'm gonna have to look back into that actually. Hey, they might be both siblings and lovers. It works for Jamie and Cersei Lannister. You do have a point. Yeah, you certainly have a point there. Too much. I don't know enough about him and stuff to read the new series I have. Oh, Matilda, you want to read Johnny Plays or Danny Ketch? Yeah. Are you still talking about Ghost Rider there, Matilda? Because I think isn't the new Ghost Rider yet another Ghost Rider? I heard there's a female Ghost Rider apparently, and there's I know there's a third Ghost Rider who drove a car rather than a bike. Why not? I suppose. Let me look this up. I have my computer. So I'm going to go into the Marvel Wiki. I'm going to look up Necra. I'm sure it said that she was the brother of... let's have a look. Necra Sinclair. Who's Necra Sinclair? Oh, there she is. Apparently her name is Sinclair. Right, real names, Necra Sinclair, current alias Necra. Right, aliases, yeah, I've got that one. Relatives. Oh no, I must have been mistaken then. I must have been mistaken looking at this. I'm sure she was related to the Mandrill, what I read before, but apparently not. Cult of Kali, Black Spectre, Death Reaper is her daughter. Okay. Let's just read about Hate Monger, Shadow the She Devil, right? Oh, that's right. I remember now. They weren't actually brothers, but they both called in the same radiation experiment. I think that's what happened. That's it. That's what it was. Yeah. So her parents were. Her mother got caught in an exploding lab experiment, which bombarded Gemma with radiation, causing her unborn child to mutate. Necra is born albino-like with vampiric powers, vampiric features. Sorry, loathed by her parents and community, Necra ran away to the New Mexico desert to live alone when she was 14 years old. She soon encountered another child who had been mutated by the same explosion. There you go. That's what happened. I knew there was some connection between the two. I thought they were brother and sister, but they weren't real brothers and sisters, it seems. How about we talk about Ghost Rider, but when we go on the next live stream? Sound good to you guys? Yeah, could do. Why not? Indeed, why not? To get some Ghost Rider comics. I'm not too sure when it will be. Yeah, but like so next week, well, so the next 3 days, I'm gonna have. I'll be home. Yeah, or I can the week after that. I'll be home a bit earlier. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I kind of like the live streams. Do whatever the heck we like. Live streams. We could have a live stream. We could say who wants to come and talk about Ghost Rider, and yeah, and just randomly go on from there. But yeah, you can give us your Ghost Rider knowledge, Paolo, and I'll see if I can dig out some of my Ghost Rider comics, and Matilda can yeah, get some knowledge and ask some questions. To, you know, if he's got any questions, that kind of thing. I'll still go through these comics. This wasn't a bad story. I saw the cover on. What's going on there? Spider-Woman's falling to her death, but that's Spider-Woman over there by the looks of it. And it was someone basically accidentally borrowed her costume. And this has got quite a good villain in it as well. He's like, this fella is like skin is kind of like got his own, a mind of his own. He's got that mutant skin that likes to kill people. Yeah. And this is the ones that I've just read. She meets up with Werewolf by Night again. But I like her covers. I like all the covers on this whole run. Actually, I think they're all really cool covers. I think her costume looks great. I think she looks pretty cool. And this is the one where she finally meets up with Spider-Man. We've got a new facsimile of Flash in my pull box. Cool. What is it? An old Flash then? What's it a reprint of? Yeah, Marvelous Family Entertainment. Right then. So that's that. That's the what I've read over the last few days. I haven't got enough comics with me actually. I don't think I've got a few ones that are left in the bag. So I've read one more just a minute ago. So I just read that one as well, number 21. She's in this one. She decided to try and earn money by becoming a bounty hunter. And they've introduced a new character. It's like kind of jumped to a new character, and she's already settled in. So it's like I remember Roger saying it seemed like different writers were coming and doing different stuff. And like he's talking about a costume shop. It's like, oh, we'll tell you how she found this costume shop in the future. It's like, well, why are you not doing it chronologically? Why are you going to go back to that story? I'm not quite understanding that, but you look forward to checking it out. Yeah, cool, good. I didn't know you had an actual pull box. I thought you just went there and bought the random ones. I'll have to check. Because every time you sort of quite often just I dropped it. I think I missed them. I think I might have missed a video of yours. I'm not gonna be able to watch so many videos now. Either that's the other thing. I'm sitting around at home all day, going from video to video. I've checked a few videos tonight, but you know what they're like. There's so many of them. But I've only got 7 more comics. And that's got to last me. I might be all right. It might be okay. Remind you, I've got a day off tomorrow, but I'm doing my podcast tomorrow because. So I normally do my podcast on a Sunday because I'm working Sunday. I have to do it tomorrow now, and then just post it out on Sunday. Yeah, so that's it. Right now, I was going to. When we did our stream the other day, not only did I forgot to do my sign off, but I also forgot to shout at a small channel. Terrible, you guys just you kind of put me off, guys. No, I don't mean that. Let's see. Well, you go, Lost in Comics. Right, so I'm going to shout out this small channel. I meant to shout out the other day. They're called Lost in Comics. The link is already down below. They've got 209 subscribers at the moment. Looking at their videos haven't got that many videos yet. It looks like they've been going for about a month, according to what videos they actually currently have in there. They're doing pretty well. Yeah, they didn't join. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, they've only been going for about a month, nearly about 2 months they began. And they're already doing pretty good. It says Get Lost in Comics is here for your viewing and listening pleasure. Whether you're looking for comic book reviews, talking old comics, new comics, talking favorite characters, we got your back. Join us as we leave the real world and get lost in comics. There you go. That's the idea from that on their channel. Seems like a couple of guys do. It looks like quite pro like layout that they've got. I've only watched a couple of videos so far. They're getting like quite a lot of views actually. Getting over 100 views on each of their videos. They're doing better than me. They should be shouting me out. I shouldn't be shouting at them. But get them some more subs anyway. So go and sub Lost in Comics. Show them some sub love and all that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just reading the comment that I got back from somebody that I commented on. Right. Where must we? Oh yes, I must mention me and Matilda's giveaway. Hey, Surly Tim, how is everybody? You only got 3 comics on your pool list, so well, you know that's all right. Start small with your pool list, and you like to buy your combined books anyway. Then you like to buy your trades and that kind of stuff, don't you? Which is a perfectly legitimate way to read your comic books. And like for you, for someone who's like fairly new getting into comics, like you're not reading much that often, let alone have you. So if you can just go and get a few trades every now and again, you laugh, and you can get like pretty much a whole story or a more complete story. Yeah. So yeah, me and Matilda's competition's only got. Oh, it's only got like about 10 days, 12 days to. We're still just under 2 weeks still to run on our competition. And to enter, all you've got to do is leave a comment down below once the video's over. Just leave a comment saying whatever you like. Talking about the video would be nice. Talk about the blog, and every comment on every video will be, going back to February 10th. Basically, every comment you leave on all those videos will give you 1 entry into the draw. Did I recall that you play Dungeons and Dragons? Surly Tim plays Dungeons and Dragons quite regularly. I have played Dungeons and Dragons or fantasy-related games. Don't fall too far into the pool list rabbit hole. I never even called it a pool list. It's only recently that I even heard the term pool list. But yeah, because I lived in my own little comic bubble where I was the only one that I knew that collected comics, and the people in the comic shop didn't talk about, didn't give you that. You just went, you want your comics. You didn't say you want your pool list. So you want your comics. So yes, please. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so everyone leaves a comment down below. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped buying back in 20. One of the reasons I stopped buying back in 2013. Money. I don't understand how they can keep on going with the amount of money they're trying to charge people. Because I don't see anyone looking at a comic going, "Oh, for me, you're like £3.50 for this comic. Wow, that's really worth it." I just can't see that happening. They're just totally inflated now. I mean, they're good, but I won't pay £3.50 for one comic when I can buy 3 old comics for the same price, and get, to my mind, nicer looking art and quite often better stories, or at least more entertaining to me. Oh yeah, so anyway, leave a comment down below and you'll be entered into me and Matilda's draw. And basically the second prize winner will get a lovely work of art from Matilda. You just say, "Hey, draw me this character," and she'll draw it for you, like with her skills, like, and hey presto, she'll draw you a picture. Good night, Paolo. Enjoy your dinner. My dinner's coming soon, actually. And and in the first prize, say, "Draw me this," and she'll go, "Pow, pow, 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 hetchy, pitchy, sketchy," like that, painty, wanky, wanky, like that, and magic will happen. But it'll be on a blank comic variant cover. So, for example, I'm not sure how she's going to say, "Look, these are the covers that I've got. Would you like one of these characters so that it matches with the comic book?" She might do that. Or if you say, "Oh, can you do so-and-so?" and she might even pick one up, a bank one of that character. I don't know. You'll have to ask Matilda if you win. But to be in it, you've got to put, you've got to be in it to win it. So leave your comment down below. And yeah, you shall be entered into the draw. And yeah, that's it, really. So leave a comment down below to be entered into the draw. A sub Lost and Comics, sub Matilda as well if you're not sub each other if you're not sub to each other. Over Easy Mode might not be subbed by everybody yet. Surly Tim might not be subbed by everybody yet. Matilda might not be subbed by everybody yet. So yeah, everybody sub each other up. That's the way to do it. And yeah, that's it really. I'm off. I'll be back tomorrow. I've got a day off tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a stream. Maybe we'll have a chat together on the stream tomorrow. Well, because I've got to do my podcast, so maybe I won't do it tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm back enough then, because my dinner's coming soon. And till next time, may all your news be a good news.